up on the stage from up at Omac. So
Go get him, man.
here we go, Bink.
Real cowboy. I'm gonna try to plug it in again.
Hey, can you fix my strap for me? Right there. I'd like to ask, how many people here attempted to catch wild cattle last week? I figured that fellow over there might raise his hand. He sure knows how to tie a good Theodore knot. Oh, what a feeble deal that was. But anyway, we got 5 of them caught, and ooh, yeah. Well, however much you're paying him, it ain't enough. Anyway, John Wayne said, life is hard. It's a lot harder if you're stupid. Well, anyway, I think what I'll do is just let this thing go fallow for a minute. Now, some of you may have heard this before, and if I can remember it, it's kind of a daisy, but way back when cell phones were just really starting to get popular and small, there's old J.J. Cale's uncle, Bob Cale, Canadian, right there, just walked in. You can't miss him. Anyway, I had this Motorola cell phone, and when it rang, it was a woman's computer voice, and when it rang, it went, "You have an incoming call! You have an incoming call!" And it was about 2/3 of a nuisance. Well, anyway, one day I was coming back home from Las Vegas, and the thing said no service, but out of the blue, "You have an incoming call! You have an incoming call!" I thought, mercy, I ought to make some kind of a song out of that deal. So, well, this is what came up. One day, while I was dreaming about life and other things, my horse twitched his ears and flinched at my cell phone's fancy ring. As the digital announcement in a woman's tone began, like a fast draw in the Old West, I reached for it with my hand. Then, like a freeze frame in a picture show that you replay in your mind, old Gus and I were transported back 100 years in time. Now these hombres staring there at us, they seemed real and alive, and my Verizon Motorola became a Colt single action 45. In that imaginary moment, we had rode upon a crime and a gunfight with these rustlers in that corridor of time. You know, fantasy and fiction can be like a real movie to a man. Well, my script read, "Boys, the choice is yours. Let 'em go or make your stand." Stand they did. So there we were, all firm and hunkered down. The next few seconds would likely tell who would ride back into town. Well, I kept my eyes fixed on them, especially their hands. The cattle, they bore the rugged pine, Dr. Jim Jesvold's brand. But when the action started, everything just disappeared when I heard my wife say, "Can you hear me now?" when my cell phone touched my ear. Yep, as fast as it had started, my movie ended suddenly. I hope I'm in the sequel to my cell phone cowboy fantasy.